Wow, look at that. You can really blend up that jigsaw. This allows the arms to drop in front of you now. Wait for it. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. Just me, I'm afraid. I think Trev's around somewhere. I'm sure he'll make an appearance. So hope everyone's out there playing some golf. We've got some lovely weather in the southeast of England here, so I hope it's the same where you are. So I had a comment off Thomas. So Thomas, if you're watching, thank you very much for the comment. And Thomas explained, could you do something about waiting for it? He said he heard me say it in a video. Could you explain in a little bit more detail what it is? So I'm going to do that and how it can help you in your game, because far too many people don't do it. But I'm going to show you what kind of influences there are during the swing to help with that, and just give you kind of a broad overview of what waiting for it means and how it can help you and take that onto the golf course as well. So as I'm sure you know by now, front camera set up, and we'll see in a little while. So waiting for it. It's a statement you might have heard. Really important, because it kind of, I would say waiting for it is like more of the transition coming down into the ball, or the transition between backswing and downswing, and getting this club out in front of you, getting your hands out in front of you. It's waiting for this club, if you're unsure what it means, it's waiting for this club and your arms and hands to be coming out in front of you before you're actually twisting. So obviously it doesn't happen as much as that, because there is movement and there is rotation, but far too many club golfers have the rotation first, and the club gets held behind or it gets thrown out here, then it starts to cut across, and you want to try and reverse that. And that's what I mean by waiting for it. Waiting for it is something you can do and just kind of be very passive, but it helps to be in the right position too, that's for sure. So it's something a lot of elite players do, especially professionals, because waiting for it has a lot to do with sequence. So if your sequence is in the right order, you're allowing this to drop in the slot. Another word for it, I think Hogan said it's the free ride down. It allows these arms to drop in the slot out in front of him. Wasn't it Mo Norman said it's the vertical drop, so he's allowing this thing to drop. I think back in the day, was it Nicholas or someone said it was the gravity drop. So he's allowing gravity to help him, to allow this to drop in the slot. So it's all these different feelings and words to allow this club to drop out in front of you. It's not the other way around. It's not as a lot of club golfers do. We're looking for your arms, hands and club to kind of match up. And that's what's called matching up. You're matching up your hands, arms, club, body, and then all together. You're not rushing it from the top, that's for sure. That's for sure. So getting yourself at the top of the backswing to be able to twist. And I really like being able to get our hips moving, you know, probably more than 45 degrees. You're not locking out with the right leg, but you're being able to move, and that frees up your top half to twist. Now you're not swaying, you're keeping your head still, you're definitely not forcing a sway with your weight over to your right side, but your right gets pulled over, your weight gets pulled over to your right side by the big twist of your body and torso, and obviously your shoulders then kind of do a little bit more after that. But it's the key, this movement of your knee, being able to allow yourself to kind of just kink back a little bit, lets your hips move a little bit, and that lets your torso and shoulders move even more after that. So don't keep your bottom half stationary from your knees upwards. Allow your knees to twist a little bit. That allows your pockets, your hips basically to turn even more, and then that's the kind of gives the green light for the torso, and then obviously the shoulders to turn even more after that. That puts you in a position to allow these arms and hands to drop in front of your body. If your body doesn't turn or you tilt a little bit, you can't allow your arms and hands to drop in the slot. It's impossible, especially under speed. So really twist your body, folks. You'd be amazed how much natural speed you create from there. And that is one of the things it solves for, because it can solve waiting for it, so you can drop it in the slot more. It allows your arms to swing more efficiently, more kind of in sequence, and then it allows a little bit more natural speed and snap down the bottom, that's for sure. And let's give it a nice twist back. And the next tip for waiting for it is tension. Take the tension out of your hands, nice and light, 2 or 3 feeling. That allows the club to feel heavy. If it's heavy, it's going to drop down more without you thinking about it. There's no rushing. Remember, you've done all your twisting, so if you've twisted more, this allows the arms to drop in front of you now, even if you go a little bit quick as well. Remember, if you don't have a twist, you're not going to turn as much, then it's really difficult to actually feel that. You're probably going to have to force it. So nice and light in the hands, 2 or 3 all the way through the swing. I felt better move than the previous one. So if you want to do an exercise, someone like Justin Rose is a great one. It's a little bit forced, but if you want to break it down, which we've done previous in many videos, a Justin Rose type of feeling. So I'll do it away from a ball to start with. So Rosie is like twist. You can still do your kind of backswing. And what he does, he really forces it, doesn't he? He kind of doesn't really move anything, maybe a little bit of movement in the legs. But he really kind of exaggerates it, doesn't he? And then from here, everything's turning through. So you can do that little exercise. Maybe you put a ball on the tee, 9-iron or something. I've got a 7-iron, it's probably too much loft. But there's, well actually, let me hit a 9-iron. Okay, so I might as well do the drill properly. So I've got the 9-iron. Okay, so I'm going to break it all down. Drop it in the slot. But from here, you can just do a little twist and get everything turning through. So it just practices your kind of order. It's really good for you golfers who are over the top, because as you know, your shoulders get too dominant from the top of the backswing, throws the club out. So we're not going to stop at the top this time. We're going to twist and just drop it in the slot. Remember, that's too robotic, but it gives you the sense of the club dropping down. You won't feel it as much as that when you hit a shot and you don't want to. So still nice and light. Big twist to the belly button, let the pockets go, let your left knee come in. Drop in the slot, turn through. Great exercise. And then you can kind of transfer it over to a full swing, twist, drop. See, my shoulders haven't really worked. Hands are above my right shoe, as you can see. You can wait for a little bit. Hitting it off a little tee is going to help. It's not a distance exercise, remember. You can do a little pump drills if you like. Beautiful. Really waiting for it. Training your hands and arms and club to drop down in front of you. You're training it. I like that so much, I'm going to give it another go. Twist, drop. You can let your left knee go out a little bit. You can little twist, you can kind of practice a little bit of kind of separation if you like. A little bit of a power squat. But mostly you're practicing your hands and arms, moving first and then turn through. Bit robotic, don't really like that. But it does really give you a sense. So you can do it without stopping, so let's do it without a ball first. So twist, drop down. Wow, look at that. You can really blend up that jigsaw, blending up those body parts, exaggerating that bit. And then once you let go, hopefully they'll all be joined together. But when you hit a full shot, remember, focus mainly on lightness of hands, 2 or 3 out of 10, and then twist. Really, the better you twist without locking this right knee, the better you twist, the easier it is for this club to drop in the slot without you thinking about it, which is the key. Okay, let's see if I can leave you on a good one. Nice and light, twist, and let it go. Oh, hi Trev. And Justin Rose, he's a great one. I'll put the video of him doing that exercise if I can on the side of the screen. And he's a great golfer to kind of watch, because not only is he doing that kind of waiting for it, drop it in the slot drill, he might introduce a bit more of a into his left side, kind of a little bit more kind of using the ground there. Even so, he's been doing that, as far as I know, a long time, that kind of pre-shot routine. So he's really working on his sequence and his order. So yeah, so from myself and Trev, who's made a guest appearance at the last minute, we bid you farewell from a very muggy and warm UK actually. We've gone through a really kind of dry and hot spell over the last week or two. That's about as far as our summers get over here. But yeah, so if you're playing golf today and this week, I bid you farewell. Have a great golfing week. And the behind the scenes footage of me trying to make a comeback of playing, I won't say for certain, but I'm thinking about doing Wednesday mornings. So it'll be a 7 AM Wednesday morning time, I think. Okay everyone, so if you've got any questions about this video, any previous videos, please let me know. And if you've got any suggestions about any videos you'd like me to do, I'd love to hear from you. So in a strange way, I kind of missed the one-a-day videos, but I've got enough on my plate now with this kind of practicing and getting myself back out to try and play. I'm not going to say when that is, but yeah, I'm enjoying the first few days of it anyway. Okay everyone, so from a cloudy but very muggy UK, we bid you farewell. If you're playing golf this week, have a great golfing week. Stay healthy on and off the golf course. From myself and Trev, have a great golfing week, and we'll see you next week for the instructional video, and hopefully Wednesday for the behind the scenes video. Okay everyone, so thanks very much, and we'll see you then. Cheerio. You hot boy. You hot boy.